Hello guys, I am Timothy Thampi. A few months ago, Yeh Duniya Jala Do crossed 1 million streams, and since then I've been meaning to make this production breakdown video and I finally gotten around to it. So here we go. Starting with the intro, like there was something Jack Antonoff once said, which was something like, a synthesizer sounding in a way that a man and a machine are struggling, like a man struggling with a machine. And that's what I've tried to go for here. Instead of the synthesizer being like perfectly quantized and all the parameters, all the automations perfectly starting and stopping in time, this is what the automation looks like. The cutoff, and I think this is a reverb. So it's just like, it feels like there's somebody standing in the room with their hand on the knob, and I think that's a lot more exciting than something cutting off perfectly, I love that. It just cuts off, and now we just have this. Let's check out the chorus. So one thing about me is I love backing vocals, and I will put them wherever I can. I feel like the human voice is something that really elevates the sonics of a song. I think we're just innately attracted to it, and it just sounds so good. So yeah, let's check out the vocal stack in the chorus. We have these harmonies and DTs that Janisht did. And arguably, my favorite part of the song is this vocal stack that my friend Prithvi sang. Shout out Prithvi. She's a great songwriter and singer herself. So beautiful. Before this, we had Janisht singing the same thing, and it just was another male vocal, right? And one day Prithvi and I were working on another song together, and I just asked her if she'd want to try singing this part, just to actually get a sense of what it would sound like with a female vocal singing that. And I think it just opened up a whole different dimension to the chorus. It sounds beautiful. I love it. So dead without it. It's like all the life. We also have the synths playing these nice hits. And we have some horns doubling on that. Oops. This gives it like an interesting pulse rather than just a straight drum groove that we have. Even in the drums, we've got like a bunch of... The main drum groove is pretty straight, but we have some like interesting percussive layers going on. You wouldn't really think this is there. I don't know if you really catch on to this when listening to the song, but this adds so much. Another really cool thing about the song is that if you read the lyrics, it's like really, really sad, but the music is really happy. So bringing both of those together creates a really special feeling. You won't feel this when you're listening to just a happy song with happy music or just a song with sad lyrics. But when you bring those two together, it's like this new feeling. And that's really cool. Okay, moving on to the second verse. We have some fun synth things happening there.
मुझको ना ऐसे तुम सताओ, दीवानेपन की.
We have this beautiful part. I think it's like they're like arpeggios, but it's reversed into each other, and they're also panning from one side to the other, and the other one is the same thing but an octave higher and panning from the opposite side, and together it just sounds beautiful. And I love this plugin. It just adds sparkle to anything and everything. That leads into this up. It's got like a bunch of automations going on. I think mostly to do with the panning. It's just going in and out and left and right and front and back. The most exciting way. I love that drum roll as well. It just comes from nowhere. It's got this like really wide, phasey, compressed sound. Okay, let's move on to the guitar solo section. The fun part about this guitar solo is that it's actually a whole step lower than the rest of the song. I remember when you were starting on the song, we had the structure laid out in just like, I think, a vocal and acoustic guitar track. We had the section and you're thinking about how we can make this more interesting. And I literally just cut that section up and I went to the region inspector in Logic and did a -2 transpose. And it sounded great. And I think it works because the chorus has that flat 7 chord. So when you hear that transpose, the flat 7 is basically the one of the interlude section. You're already used to that change because you've heard it so many times in the chorus and in the preceding chorus. So it's just the smoothest transpose. Another thing I love here is the guitar solo harmonies. And now we come back to the original key. The way we approach the outro is like, it keeps getting bigger in terms of elements and layers and, sonically. But as it's getting bigger, it's fading out. And as it fades out, there's just this 2 tracks. Like one of them is a vocoder and one is the same synth that we had in the intro, but modified so it's more percussive. It's nothing but that gets left behind. I'll take you through the layers. And look at these. All these new guitar layers coming in. And even with the vocals, start off with these, gets bigger, and by the next cycle it's even bigger, but the whole thing is fading out. And I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but I basically just grouped up everything and put it through this fade out bus, except for the 2 elements that were not going to be faded out. I've labeled it outro stuff. So these things just slowly fade in, while the fade out stuff fades out. think there's something so eerie about that vocoder and how it just like surfaces as everything else is fading out. I love it. And there you go. That was a breakdown of Yeh Duniya Jala Do by Janisht Joshi. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope this inspires you to make some music. Let me know what your favorite part was. If you want to see more breakdowns like this, I love talking about this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. I really love this song and working on it was really fun. And I'm glad to see that a lot of you guys love it too. Awesome. Thanks for watching.